welcome back everyone. This is the new normal. How are you doing today? I'm doing quite well. Today we are playing from the here to the sofa. Basically, this is episode 5, I believe. Yeah. Last episode we did Dishes of Valor, and let's just say the mic was also broken, so I speed ran it. Yeah, the mic was broken for the next one. Also, fun little fact for Fun Day. Saturday, so yeah, let's watch this cutscene. A PS2. I like how I had my non-copyrighted music over that, and you guys are gonna have a fun time with that cutscene. Yeah, so yet again, this is a post-recorded, post-audio. Let's get this music up and rolling. I can't hear no gym jams. Alright. Now, the two musics are gonna battle. My copyright-free music and that one. Now, this is post-audio, so I know what is going down here. This is episode 5, Tough Not to Crack. I call it that because, in retrospective, well, yeah, I built up this base, and you're not given nearly enough plastic. Now, the biggest problem I was having is I'm on hard mode, and this game's pretty much unplayable, or this map's pretty much unplayable in hard mode. What does that mean, you might ask? Well, it doesn't give you enough plastic to start with. And I don't know what else it does, but I know that's one of the things. And I know dang well, man. I know dang well that it's pretty much unplayable. I think I did, you'll see in this recording, this was my first try ever playing this level. Never played it before. I actually thought it was kind of funny, because you're trying to get to the PS2. And I like how they try to, drop that in. It's a little subtle. I was like, go get a PS2 so you can play our Army of Men games. That's one thing you miss from those older games. But yeah. I try to do the normal tactics, as you see. Our normal tactics that you normally see me doing in these videos. There's a resource next to our base, so we just gotta secure the perimeters. The biggest problem is we didn't have enough plastic in the beginning to secure our perimeters, and we never really got it there, because these perimeters, despite being secured, attracted too many enemies, and they constantly got destroyed. I don't think it's my fault, or really anyone's. I think the AI just got different, but this one, people who are on the board is tan along with some bugs, so you can find out later on that a lot of towers fall because 3 bugs come over. Apparently they're pretty anti-tower, let's just say. Yeah, so as you can see, we're having a rough start, and the biggest problem about hard mode, or I don't know if it's a problem or it's just me, or maybe I just did something wrong, but the dump trucks, those things that your economy basically, they in hard mode or in this map, they had some difficulty, let's just say that, and they didn't actually pick up the plastic that dropped from the helicopters into the destroyed buildings. So you're gonna see we're gonna run a deflect, and we're gonna have basically about not enough plastic to do anything in this game, or this level. Now, what I said in Dishes of Valor, or I would like to say, but I didn't get to it, basically this level's pretty hard. This is a hard level. It isn't the hardest, There's some other ones that are kind of fun, but they aren't as hard. This one's basically as hardest as the new ones go, or this is definitely where it ramps up. I like to put it. Now, if you remember A Few Green Men, I think that would be episode 2 or 3, or no, 1 or 2. Yeah, it's 1. I mean 2, because that was the one where you had the Chinook. So if you remember that video, then that's basically it. And here's what I mean by the workers. You see the workers, but then there's also a soldier, and that just destroyed my tower. And the bad part about it was, our resource collectors didn't really go back to pick it up. So we had to go take it off on ourselves. And also a big problem that we had here was that all my guys, like Thick and Scorch, as you may know, they had the 2 shortest ranges, which means that everyone wants to shoot them because they're also heroes. The biggest problemo is that they die early because of explosive AoE damage, and it kind of sucks. So you'll figure out why. So, but no, if you remember A Few Green Men, we had to take out an unlimited supply, and this one's basically the same exact thing. We gotta go conquer an unlimited energy supply. So, it's nothing really different, but A Few Green Men, you had to play it more tactically and strategically. This is basically go get that real quick. But this one was actually kind of different, because if you played A Few Green Men, yeah, you get it. You don't get to build anything or anything. But in this one, it was kind of different, because what you needed to was, you'll see in this footage, you need to destroy the base. Alright, there's a enemy base HQ off to the upper side. Now you just need to destroy that base to initiate the cutscene and to win the level. Now what I find rather odd is, you'll see, I think maybe in our second run, definitely in our second run, you'll see that we found there's a, how would I put it? There's like a little outpost, maybe a little base to the right of us. Now, if you were to play this mission on your own, I'll give you the layout, and if you were to have fun on your own, here's how I'd suggest you do this level. This is just my big brain breakdown of this level. You see here, your power source, you don't get like a battery right at the start. You actually have to secure that clicker, because that's like your only see, this is where everything starts going downhill. We lost Scorch, Riff, and Thick, which is pretty bad. You get 4 people, 5 people. You get Sarge, which you always get. You get Shrapnel, the mortar guy. You get Thick, your machine gunner. Scorch, and you get Riff. Riff is the rocket launcher guy. Now, what's my thing? Okay, so basically right there, you see that? Basically, out doing some exploring, I found out that there's a little towers over there, but after you get past those towers and a little bit of men, there's nothing there for a while back, and they try to drip down. They drip down. Okay, so the HQ up top actually drips. There's this weird AI in this game, an army RTS AI. Alright, the RTS AI in this game is like how I like to call it, a drip. Now imagine you have a cup of water, right? Yeah, you have a cup of water. You fill this cup to the brim.
I'm coming.
You add a little bit more, and some of it drips out on one side or another, right? That's the drip AI. The drip AI is this. So, let's say the cup is your base up top, as you'll see, which you'll see quite soon. Basically, that base is a little area where the programmers program the AI to station as soon as they get made. Now, what happens next, you might ask? Well, the AI that just got made a second ago is in the heart of it, and the AI that got made later on, which I'm saying AI, I should say, the vehicles and guys that got made later on, they basically get pushed further and further to the edge of the wall. And then there's a certain point which the AI actually fills up the base too much, where there's not enough space in between everyone, and they actually have to go outside the base, which they don't like to do, because as soon as they're outside of the base, they're outside of that like bound area, so they just walk over. Now they walk over. What I found out is they don't actually walk over to the left, they walk over to the right. So if you can secure the right area, then you basically can have basic overwatch over their attacks on your own base. Now, that's not the only AI. If you've been watching for a little while, I think you might have seen it in Dishes of Valor, maybe? No, I don't know. Somewhere. That in these later levels, there's a second type of AI. No, yeah, it was definitely Dishes of Valor, because I'm thinking of it. I'm a technical genius and all that stuff, but I deleted the footage, and I'm not gonna play Dishes of Valor again. But if you go watch Dishes of Valor, good video. I'll put the link up to Dishes of Valor. Or not link. This card should be at top right of the screen.
Alright, who's hurt?
Sometime. I'll put it in the front of the video. And I just gotta remember it. I should probably write it down. I'll write that down right here. But yeah, in the front of the video, you go back, press that thing, you go to Dishes of Valor. There's some part in that thing where we actually go right there, and if you remember, we're speedrunning it. The reason why I did that, like I said, the audio broke, and I got really frustrated because I already played that level, and I was like, you know what? I might as well put my name on the world record if I have to do this. So I understand the objective of Dishes of Valor, which was to destroy those acid bottles, and well, I bum rushed because I played it the first time and I knew what worked, what didn't. You just have to destroy those 2 baby bottles. So I do. But if you looked, we actually snuck up on the enemy and we hugged the corner close. You can see that there's a group of army guys right when we just got next to them, right? So basically, I like to call that the clump mechanic, which is another good thing in RTSs in general. So what's the clump mechanic, you may ask? Well, units queue up in this area. Basically, after they're made, they get up into this area, and as soon as they hit a critical mass, let's say it might not be a unit number, but there's an in-game valuing for force, basically. As you might know, in Airships Conquer the Sky, which is another series I'm doing right now. I think I should call it Season 1, because I think I might want to do an air campaign after that one. But you could actually see that the enemy can surrender in that game. So there's obviously a force meter saying, wow, we're gonna lose this battle, let's just surrender. So there's always gonna be those types of things in these types of games, where in Armament RTSs, in all RTSs, you have to think strategically, right? So there's a mechanic that is counting your losses, I like to call it. So it counts the force. Now, they use that force in this area, where these guys clump up all together, and they all move out as one unit, as one squad. Because, you know, they have squad mechanics in this game. Actually, this is the fun part. If you watch on screen, we just go up to the PlayStation 2, and look at these games, look, it's like, Apache Attack, and then Sarge's Heroes 2, let's see, what else, what's that, I don't know, but this is, Sarge's Heroes 2, and then Apache Attack, which are other games that this company, it's projection, no, I don't know, developers? Yeah, I'll call it that. Developers made. You know, if you guys like this series, and I play all the content of it, which I probably would not do in a while, but if I do, I'll play Sarge's War, which is basically like Battlefront but for like plastic army guys, and it's basically like Armament RTS but from Sarge's point of view, and it's funny. Yeah, and you get to see Riff and all the Chads, all those guys. Also, as you see right here, if you look, I have 0 plastic, and I don't get any because we ran out of the resource, and there's only 1 plastic resource I actually found throughout this whole entire thing. So my mindset was like, okay, so I'm not gonna be able to produce any more guys. So I if you also see, I got like loads of energy. Unfortunately, there's nothing that really takes up just energy. So I decide, well, if I'm not gonna get any more guys, then I just should make a one last charge. Now, as you can see right here, this is the fun part. Right here, you can see that here's where stuff starts going downhill, because all my defenses stop working for some reason, and I'm still trying to figure that one out. But yeah, my idea is this. Okay, so they're pushing me, they're adding pressure to my side, so I should add pressure to their side. You know, the best defense is a good offense. So, so I pushed down there, where I try to take out that pillbox, because shrapnel, that mortar guy, as long as you can have a building inside his view, or your view, then he can shoot it, and let's just say it's a very good weapon, because you can take care of buildings which would destroy you or devastate you. What I mean by that, take out 1 or 2 guys if you have the critical mass. But yeah, he can just destroy them, and if you could see, we barely get any plastic, and the plastic we do get, I'm using to build up towers and stationary turrets, because that's the thing we kind of need. So I try to do a charge, but no. To end off my thing that I was previously saying from the dishes and value stuff, it basically, that forest stuff, I forget what I called it. It acts like a wave of like soldiers coming in. If you ever like played a tower defense game, then especially Plants vs Zombies, you know what I'm talking about, as in it's a lot of guys coming in at once. Now, Plants vs Zombies is the best example of this, because it's literally, it shows you the 2 things I'm talking about. It's a trickle, which, what do I mean by that? A trickle basically means like slowly guys come out, and then eventually there's a wave, a critical mass of them, and they come at you. That's basically the 2 things. Now, those are 2 critical things when you're making an AI for an RTS. Now, don't think I'm going to be coding an RTS game, because I have no skill in coding. It'd be fun, but I have no skill. If someone made an RTS game just for the channel, then I would most definitely play it. But no, I don't have skills in that. So anyways, at this point, this is the first round I tried to do this. So I lost half my guys in that big charge, but I got rid of one of their barracks. Now, what you don't see are the super garage. So I don't have to worry about any more medical vehicles, because if you remember this game, there's no medic unit. There's no medical unit. There is only only medical trucks, which can only be produced from the garage, which I really don't understand. As in, why would you ever? This game, just some parts of logic fail. Like, you would want a medic person instead of a mine sweeper. I mean, I get where you would want. Okay, so the big flaw of this is this: in the campaign, the mine sweeper before medic, or even a mine layer, makes sense, because you're gonna be more times than not on the offense, correct? Because you're evading these guys, so you need to take up their things. But in a normal game, you would think, or a normal game being where you 2 have a base and then you attack from there, assuming that both of you are the same amount of dug in, you would assume, you could only speculate. Okay, so here's the part. So if you saw for a couple seconds ago, start a new base, right there, start a new game again, because that thing, everyone died, is just stupid. So I realized, wait a minute, I got hard mode on. Let's just put it to easy mode. I don't see a reason why not to. I skipped the cutscene because you guys don't need to see that. We already saw it, and it loses its magic. So I immediately start fixing my flaws. This is my second time ever playing this level, and I put the thing right next to the guy because, you know, getting plastic real quick in a hurry just didn't happen. So the next thing's next. I try to secure and bum rush this clicker really quick, or as fast as possible. Get this remote as fast as possible. Now you're gonna see there's a chopper. Now there's a chopper right there because it hides somewhere. And if you saw, I tried to find it, but I wasn't able to. So I went off it to get the clicker. Now the chopper is pretty easy because the whole team's here. But yeah, now I just gotta secure this clicker because there's 2 people there. Now my suggestion for this level is this: you're gonna need 2 types of people. Alright, you're gonna want snipers, you're gonna want mortarmen. You don't need anything else. I didn't see any mines in this level. I didn't see anything really up to be scared of. I don't think grunts are good for this level because they use a lot more explosive units. They use a lot of towers, defenses. They try to box you in. The whole entire way, I'd find a tower after another. So you want 2 types of people: snipers and mortars. Snipers because if you can lay your map with snipers, and you will have a good time because they use grunts for their like trickle and waves. So you would want that like bad, like because snipers have a longer range than grunts and grenadiers, obviously, and also like basically everything. You can be out of sight of the grunt, even because snipers have a bigger range of sight than grunts do. So you can just be out of the grunt's field of vision, but you can still snipe them. I don't think it's a 1-hit, but it's most definitely a 2-hit for pretty much all the ground guys. Now, the problem with the snipers is that they only attack like army guys in army units. Now the mortars are the exact opposite. They only attack buildings. Now, like I told you, the biggest problems you'll ever face in this level is just a steady trickle and also lots and lots of buildings. So like I said, sniper is gonna be the way to go. Now the problem is that it leaves you open to vehicles. So I would say for every sniper in Mortarman, I would say get 1 grunt, because grunts can handle basically land and air vehicles. So yeah, I'd say that's a solid. But that's just my breakdown. Also, here's the deal. In this level, you're really limited on your plastic. Like it's very cutthroat, because you think you're all good, you think you're all good, you think you're all good, everything's all good, but then you just run out and you don't get more because you guys are poop brains and they don't actually. There's no other plastic source in the level except a VHS tape, and you're gonna be like, bro, but wait, VHS tapes actually do very well. Also, real quick, I just cut it right there. I just cut it so you could see, like, so I got like all the guys in the barracks and now the queue. I keep on cutting it for you guys right here. Basically, the biggest reason why I do that is, there's just small little battles, like I said, with the trickle that you wouldn't find interesting. Like, it's quite boring, and it's basically most of the level is this. I only had Shrap for the most part, so I just got him to basically. Okay, so see those ants? The snipers also take care of the ants, so they basically one-shot the ants. So like I said, mortars and snipers basically the way, but I'd say get like a grunt for every 1 sniper and mortarsman, and you should be good. And the best part about snipers really is this: snipers and mortars have great ranges. And now the best part about those two together, a mortar and a sniper, is that you can put this mortar and sniper together, because as you see, I forget who got killed. I think it was Thick. Yeah, see that? Sniper just sniped us off screen. Now, if you're out of the range of pretty much everything with a sniper, and they have that much screen space, you could also attack a tower without any trouble. So that's just my personal prescription for this level. Now, yet again, you gotta get those grunts. And now the biggest problem with those grunts is you can't put them into pairs, because you would need about 3 rocket launchers for each thing for it to be efficient, or 5 grunts. Now, if you want my personal prescription, I'd say that you would much more prefer grunts, because 5 grunts is better than 3 rocket launcher guys, because if you were able to space them out just right, then you were able to well, destroy pretty much anything.
Sir, yes, sir.
I would say, if you were to play it safe, I'd say 3 grunts and maybe 1 rocket launcher guy. I would definitely give too far for those 2, for the 1 sniper and 1 mortarman. But that's just my strategy on this battleground. Medic vehicles will become necessary very quickly, because you cannot afford to lose your heroes. They're free units that have bigger health than most guys. You just can't afford to lose them. Besides, more times than not, they have something that you need. Like, Scorch has constant damage at cost to a lower range. Rift rocket launcher.
What do you need?
You couldn't get the rocket launcher until you upgrade your barracks to tier 2, I'd say. So, yeah, you can't get a Scorch. Hoover, I mean, not Hoover. Hoover was a landmine guy. Trap is a mortarman, also barracks tier 2. Let's see here. What else? Who else is here? Sarge. I mean, Sarge is pretty self-explanatory. He's basically the buff grunt. You can't get an air Sarge, not even if you tried. Who else? Thick. Oh, Thick, you're literally not gonna get until endgame. Because why? Because he has the machine gun, and the machine guns actually you'd find on the paratrooper guys. Because if you look at their bullet stream, it's the same exact one. So, yeah. Also, I found out for this level is you don't have to destroy everything. You just have to destroy this HQ, like I said before. But you'd think you'd have to destroy the towers on the walls. That is supremely not true. It's literally just 2 barracks, super garage, super garage, and the HQ. Now, you see here right now, I'm going to use this cheeky sniper tactic, where this sniper is going to stop pretty much all the guys from trickling in. I'm going to use this mortar right here, along with the sniper, and basically these two are going to be the perfect pair, as you'll see on later on, because sniper basically protects the mortarman from all ground troops, and the mortarman, like I said, will protect it from all towers. Now you see shrapnel's range here. That's not as good as a normal mortarman's range, as you see right here, because this is actually a pretty good timely example. Mortarman has great range, but you see shrapnel range cannot be beaten. Yeah. This is a good time in the video because it's about 28 minutes in, 29. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. A little plug-in. Comment. Just comment anything. Comment how your day has been going. My day has been going great. Absolutely fantastic. Got a cup of tea, which is great. I'll say that with a smile on my face. Epic. Everything's epic. Alright. Want to hear about you. Just comment. Like, subscribe. Today, I'm feeling so great. I might just do Airships Conquer the Sky video. Yeah. I think episode 3 will be a weirder one, but yeah, I think I'll do it today. We're already at 6 subscribers. Woohoo. If we get to 10 subscribers, I'll do a 10 subscribers special of a elaborate big brain breakdown of Armament RTS, where I'll tell you how to make the best squads. This video's been like a little rant about the AI and stuff. Basically, I'll explain the whole entire premise of everything, and basically I'll tell you how to get the best speed run times for some things. Here's a hint, I don't know how to, I just grab all the free spots. But how to make the best squads, how to make theme squads, basically an elaborate breakdown on every unit, and every unit you need to know. I'll also go in depth with heroes, you'll basically see. I'll also go, I think, for another thing, I'll go over base design, how to make the best base possible. But yeah, just watch. Actually no, you have to subscribe. Get 10 subscribers, boom, you'll get that big brain breakdown. I'm thinking maybe for 20 subscribers, I might do, I don't know, I'll do something epic, maybe. Comment what I should do. I'll do anything in airships conquer the sky, armament RTS, ICBM. Haven't posted an ICBM video in a while now, but it seems like people don't find that quite fascinating. I like it though, so I'll probably post a couple more. It's a fun game, I guess. And on speedrun.com there's actually no community, so I think I will start a speedrun community for ICBM. I do not want to be a moderator though, that would suck, because I would have to go over people's footage for it, and I just don't want to do it.
Rolling.
Okay, so I go over here. Number one, there's a creepy doll, and number two, I went over here because there's ants over here before, and we just basically destroy them with our sniper. I don't think there's any this time because it's really hit or miss. So we get our two tanks. Also, fun little fact for you guys: tanks can't shoot down helicopters. So, well, that sucks, right? But there's a better part. They are great for retreating or strategically repositioning. They're great because they can shoot while they're actually moving, which no other unit can do. No other unit can do, except I think maybe the transport vehicle. But yeah, it's something that you should look into, I think, because it's basically I don't know what's the exact fire rate, but I think they have just a slower fire rate than the normal rocket launcher guy, but I think they do a slightly more damage. I know that their projectile is faster than the rocket launcher guy, but if you want me to do bigger in depth, give me 10 subscribers, I'll do that special. 10 subscribers special. Alright. But yeah, comment. Getting near the end of this mission. You're wondering, well, why isn't that truck dead? Well, see, the sniper can't shoot down trucks. And that becomes problematic later on. Actually, no, wait. This is our big charge, actually. So basically, like I said, you have to destroy these things, and you don't get lots and lots of plastic to waste this mission, which I find stupid, but I like the challenge. I like to rise to the occasion. So we gotta just take this out, and basically the best way to do this is a bum rush. Focus all of your units on one thing, and always try to use range to your advantage, because what I found out that is most important is that the AI in this level doesn't work like a player versus player. It works like unit on unit, and then units in AI, I guess. It kind of works like this. You have an overview and you control all of your guys, but the AI and enemies act more like individual units with a random wandering stuff, and they don't have any real clear objective until they find you, in which point they would want to kill you. Yeah, also you're gonna see this. I destroy that base, and you think, wow, mission over, haha, good game. It isn't. Because guess what, guys? Here's a little secret. You gotta destroy everything in this base. But as you'll see, I'll scroll down, maybe. Maybe not. No, I don't think I will. Or maybe I do, I forget. No, I didn't. Oh, I remember that. I cut that part out. Cut that part out because I wanted to get everyone at this position for this point. But I wasn't able to because they all died. Because I didn't want to heal them. Because I'm lazy. But no, there's basically, like I said, down to the bottom right, there is a base. Now watch this part. Cutscene's epic. The PS2.
We are the hollow men, playthings of the giant fingers. They pose us, abuse us, make us carry on their mad show. Do you understand, Sergeant Oak?
I understand that you're a nutball.
I like you, Sergeant. I like you because you're alive. But you've gotten in my way. So I'll have to eliminate that most redeeming quality.
I may not comprende your fancy syllables there, Blintz, but I know fighting words when I hear them.
You've taken something from me, Sarge. I'm afraid I can't let that happen.
Bruh. Don't destroy the PS2, man.
Nuts!
Victory, boys. Got the bronze medal. Got it in the bag. Oh, yeah. Now look at these losses. Look at our kills versus the losses. Basically, I played mission after mission, so I was able to really optimize that. And yeah, look at our time. 24 minutes, 32 seconds. Very epic, very epic. But yeah, this is, I'll call it a video. Thank you for hanging out with us. This is TheNewNormal signing off.